I'm looking for exciting role-playing games.
But not any old role-playing games, the best kind of role-playing games. You know, the kind of experiences that not only deliver to us immense fun, but provide us with long, unforgettable play sessions day after day. What makes what I've been seeking even more alluring is that each of these cheap thrills can be enjoyed for next to nothing. So what's not to fall in love with here? Each of these fantasy games is capable of fulfilling all of your playtime desires, and you barely have to pay for them. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
I am Lady Decade, and these are top-notch Japanese RPGs that you can get for next to nothing right now.
Ever wondered what The Hangover would be if it wasn't an American-produced Hollywood movie but instead a Japanese role-playing game? Well, wonder no more, as Final Fantasy XV delivers just that. Essentially functioning as the ultimate stag-do aftermath gone wrong, Final Fantasy XV is an action RPG developed and published by Square Enix, following the story of Noctis Lucis Caelum, the Crown Prince of the Kingdom of Lucis. Noctis embarks on a journey with his close friends and protectors Gladiolus, Ignis and Prompto to reclaim his throne and save his homeland from the Empire of Niflheim. Functioning as a rare Final Fantasy game where you play as an all-male party, you venture across a vast open world in the Regalia, a luxurious car that serves as the primary means of transportation for the main characters. The storyline combines elements of friendship, duty and destiny, culminating in an epic battle to determine the fate of their world. Featuring lush landscapes, cities, towns and various biomes, providing players with a rich and immersive experience, this is one of the best looking Final Fantasy games ever made. Differing greatly from previous entries in the series, the game introduces the active cross-battle system, allowing for real-time combat where players control Noctis directly, switching between multiple weapons and magical abilities. Noctis is supported by his 3 companions, each with unique skills and abilities enhancing the dynamic combat mechanics. One of the standout features is Noctis' ability to warp around the battlefield, granting strategic advantages and fluid combat movements. Additionally, the game includes cooperative attacks called Link Strikes, where Noctis and his friends perform team-based moves. This results in some fun and engaging combat that differs greatly from the series' past. While not everyone appreciates it when a franchise changes direction, in my opinion, the title provides a refreshing breath of fresh air. When your party members aren't making dubious claims of inventing new recipes, Final Fantasy XV offers a captivating blend of an expansive open world, engaging real-time combat, and a heartfelt story centered around friendship, duty, and destiny. Its stunning visuals, memorable soundtrack, and dynamic gameplay mechanics create an immersive experience that you will remember for years to come. That's without even mentioning this title's villain, who, in my opinion, is probably the best since Sephiroth. What's better is that the version of the game I'm covering today comes with all 3 of your fellow party members' accompanying side story DLC packs, all of which had to be purchased separately back in the day. Final Fantasy XV provides countless hours of entertainment and stands out as a must-play title for any RPG enthusiast. You can get this game for only $14.17, providing you with a 63% discount from its $34.99 price on Steam. Click on the link in the description to grab this amazing deal right now.
Come on, crack to it!
Before I move on, I just want to add that I'm glad enough of you were impressed enough with my Morrigan cosplay that you decided to back the channel on Patreon and gain access to my new behind-the-scenes cosplay photo library. Your support will ensure that I invest in more costumes, and a new collection of photos based around this and Takamaki costume has just been uploaded there to view as of right now. Thank you again, let's check out some more absolute bargains. Tales of Berseria is a compelling action RPG developed and published by Bandai Namco Entertainment, a huge, expansive game that I can get you for an insanely low price. Functioning as a part of the esteemed Tales series, this game offers a dark and gripping story, dynamic combat, and richly developed characters, making it a standout entry in the franchise. The narrative centers on Velvet Crow, a young woman transformed by tragedy into a vengeful warrior. Driven by the desire for revenge against Artorias, the man responsible for her suffering, Velvet embarks on a journey across the world of Midgard. Along the way, she is joined by a diverse group of companions, each with their own motives and backstories. The story delves into themes of revenge, redemption, and the struggle between emotion and reason. If you enjoyed the Tales series, you'll be right at home here. However, I'd imagine that newcomers could get to grips with this one fast too. This is because Tales of Berseria features the series' signature linear motion battle system, allowing for fluid and fast-paced real-time combat. Players control Velvet and can switch between her and other characters in the party, each with unique abilities and fighting styles. The game introduces the Soul Gauge system, which adds a strategic layer to battles by requiring players to manage their actions carefully to perform powerful attacks and combos. Exploration in Tales of Berseria is engaging, with a variety of environments to traverse, including towns, dungeons, and open fields. The world is richly detailed, providing a visually immersive experience. Players can engage in side quests, collect items, and uncover secrets that add depth to the game's lore and enhance the overall adventure. You know, all the great things that you get to take part in when playing games of this kind. Following series tradition, the visual style of Tales of Berseria combines anime-inspired character designs with detailed environments, creating a vibrant and aesthetically pleasing world. The game's soundtrack, composed by Motoi Sakuraba, complements the dark and emotional tone of the story, enhancing key moments with its powerful and evocative music. You can get Tales of Berseria for an insanely low $4.21, a massive 92% discount from its original price of $49.99 on Steam. Click the link in the description to join Velvet on her journey of vengeance and discover the deep and emotional story that awaits.
How can you resist an offer like that?
Go down.
All enemies defeated.
Who's next?
Just what I'd expect from you, Joker.
Persona 5 Royal is simply amazing. After all, which other game have you ever played where you get to take on a pedophile schoolteacher as the first act's main boss? I mean, what a perfectly detestable villain. This game is beloved for a reason and is often heralded as a must-have title due to its compelling combination of narrative depth, innovative gameplay mechanics, and striking presentation. At its core, the game tells a story of a group of high school students in Tokyo who become the Phantom Thieves of Hearts. These students, are led by the protagonist, discover that they can enter a supernatural realm known as the Metaverse, where they fight to change the corrupt desires of adults. The game's storyline is rich with themes of justice, rebellion, and self-discovery, providing a narrative that is both complex and emotionally engaging. Each character in the game has a deeply personal arc, allowing players to form meaningful connections with them as they navigate the trials and tribulations of teenage life and supernatural battles. The premise of Persona 5 Royal revolves around the protagonist, who is wrongfully accused of assault and sent to Tokyo to live under probation. Here he attends a Shujin Academy and meets other students who have similarly experienced societal injustices. Together they form the Phantom Thieves of Hearts, using a mysterious smartphone app to enter the metaverse. In this alternate reality, they explore the palaces, manifestations of the distorted desires of corrupt individuals. By stealing the treasure within each palace, they aim to reform these individuals' hearts, leading to their confessions in the real world, such as bringing paedophiles out into the open. The story deftly balances the protagonist's dual life as a high school student and a vigilante, with each aspect influencing the other. The combat system in Persona 5 Royal is also a standout feature, blending traditional turn-based mechanics with innovative elements. Each character has their own persona, a manifestation of their inner psyche, which grants them unique powers. Combat emphasises exploiting enemy weaknesses to gain extra turns, known as one more actions, and launching devastating all-out attacks when all enemies are knocked down. The inclusion of a baton pass system allows players to strategically hand off turns to teammates, creating opportunities for powerful combos and tactical advantages. All in all, offering up one of the best turn-based battle systems that can be found in the genre. In addition to its engaging combat, Persona 5 Royal incorporates life simulation elements that add a unique layer to the gameplay. Players must manage their time effectively, balancing schoolwork, part-time jobs, and social interactions. Building relationships with confidants or key characters in the story provides various benefits in both the real world and the metaverse. These interactions can unlock new abilities, provide helpful items, and offer deeper insights into the characters' backstories. The game encourages players to explore Tokyo, participate in various activities, and make meaningful choices that impact the narrative and character development. There really isn't anything quite like Persona games. Persona 5 Royal expands on the original Persona 5 with additional content, including new characters, confidants, and an extra semester that extends the story. Critically acclaimed and beloved by a passionate fanbase, Persona 5 Royal has garnered numerous awards and accolades. Want to catch a Predator? This expanded version of the classic game can be yours for just $28.60, and that's 56% cheaper than its price on Steam.
I highly suggest that you surrender to the allure of this game, but if you've already played it, then perhaps this one is for you.
Too late for regret.
I'll crush you.
When it comes to Shin Megami Tensei spin-offs, the Persona games might get the most amount of love, but that doesn't mean the other titles which are a part of this super franchise shouldn't receive attention too. And this game is one of those titles that deserves more praise. Soul Hackers 2 is a modern take on the classic dungeon crawling RPG developed and published by Atlus. Set in a cyberpunk-inspired world, the game brings updated graphics, new content, and enhanced gameplay to deliver a fresh experience for both newcomers and longtime fans of the series. The game follows a group of hackers who uncover a sinister plot threatening the world. Players step into the shoes of a protagonist who must navigate a digital realm filled with demons and dangerous adversaries. The story is steeped in themes of technology, humanity, and the blurred lines between the real and digital worlds. Soul Hackers 2 features a turn-based combat where strategy is key. Players must exploit enemy weaknesses to gain extra turns, allowing for more powerful attacks and strategic advantages. The game, like other Megami Tensei titles, also features a demon negotiation system where players can convince demons to join their team during battles. Just like in Persona, these demons can be used to create even stronger allies, providing extensive customization options for building a powerful team. Exploration is a significant part of Soul Hackers 2, with players delving into intricate dungeons and uncovering hidden secrets. The game's cyberpunk aesthetic is brought to life with detailed environments and a vibrant art style. Additionally, the soundtrack, composed by series veteran Shoji Meguro, enhances the immersive experience with its atmospheric and dynamic music. With its blend of classic dungeon crawling elements and modern enhancements, Soul Hackers 2 offers a compelling and immersive choice. What's even better is that despite it being much newer, I found a deal to get this one cheaper than Persona 5. You can try Soul Hackers 2 for just $17.30, a massive 74% discount from its usual price of $59.99 on Steam.
Don't miss out on this incredible deal.
Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII is the very reason that I and so many other people purchased a PSP back in the day. Who couldn't resist a full-blown prequel to Final Fantasy VII that built further on the story years before the remake would become a reality? Speaking of years, for well over a decade, this classic would be exclusive to Sony handhelds, but after a wait that felt like forever, Finally, Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion was produced. An enhanced and remastered version of the beloved action role-playing game makes this title available to enjoy across various pieces of modern hardware. The game centres on Zack Fair, a member of the paramilitary organisation Soldier working for the insidious megacorporation Shinra. Zack's journey takes him from a young and ambitious recruit to a seasoned warrior, uncovering the truth about Shinra's dark secrets along the way. Key figures in the storyline includes familiar faces such as Cloud, Aerith and Sephiroth, whose histories are intricately woven into Zack's narrative. The story explores themes of friendship, heroism and sacrifice, culminating in events that directly lead to the beginning of Final Fantasy VII itself. Taking a wildly different approach from the mainline Final Fantasy games of the time, Crisis Core features a real-time action combat system where players control Zack directly, utilising melee attacks, magical spells and powerful limit breaks. The unique digital Mindwave DMW system adds a twist to combat by providing random enhancements and abilities based on Zack's memories and relationships. Players can customise Zack with various materia to grant magical abilities and stat boosts, allowing for diverse combat strategies. The game also offers a variety of missions outside the main storyline, encouraging exploration of urban and wilderness environments. Enhanced with significantly improved graphics, a remastered soundtrack, and refined gameplay mechanics, Reunion is the ultimate way to experience Crisis Core. This remastered edition is a must-play for anyone looking to dive deeper into the rich lore of the Final Fantasy VII universe. You can purchase Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion for $23.94, a 56% discount from its price of $49.99 on Steam.
Check out the link below to take advantage of this incredible offer.
I Am Setsuna is a beautifully crafted RPG developed by Tokyo RPG Factory and published by Square Enix. Inspired by classic JRPGs, the game delivers a poignant and emotional story reminiscent of beloved titles from the golden age of role-playing games, functioning as a title that is both innovative yet will make you feel nostalgic for the 16-bit glory years simultaneously. The narrative follows Setsuna, a young woman chosen to be a sacrificial offering to appease the monsters threatening her homeland. Players embark on a melancholic journey with Setsuna and her companions as they travel through a snow-covered world to reach the last land, where the ritual must be performed. Themes of sacrifice, duty and the fleeting nature of life are central to the story, creating a deeply moving experience. I Am Setsuna features a traditional turn-based combat system, but with a modern twist inspired by the active time battle system seen in classics like Chrono Trigger. Players can perform combo attacks by combining the abilities of different characters, adding a layer of strategy to battles. The game also introduces the momentum system, which allows players to unleash additional effects during attacks by pressing a button at the right moment. The game's visual style is characterised by its serene and snowy environments, creating a unique and immersive atmosphere. The hand-drawn art and character designs contribute to the nostalgic feel of the game. Complementing the visuals is a beautiful piano-based soundtrack composed by Tomoki Miyoshi, which perfectly captures the game's emotional and reflective tone. With its engaging combat, heartfelt story and evocative music, I Am Setsuna stands out as a tribute to the JRPGs of yesteryear while bringing its own unique charm. This game is perfect for fans of classic RPGs looking for a new yet familiar experience. You can get I Am Setsuna for $11.85, a 73% discount from its original price of $39.99 on Steam. Click the link below to add this touching game to your collection and embark on an unforgettable journey.
But as great as this game is, if you haven't played the next game featured in this video, then you desperately need to repent for your sins.
If still, by this point you have never played it through Chrono Trigger, then frankly you should be ashamed of yourself, as this is simply one of the greatest and most important titles the genre has ever delivered. Chrono Trigger is a legendary RPG created by Final Fantasy creators Square and Dragon Quest creators Enix. Paired with artwork by Dragon Ball creator Toriyama, this game really was the ultimate collaboration. Originally released in 1995, it has since become a timeless classic revered for its captivating story, innovative gameplay mechanics and unforgettable characters. The game's influence on the RPG genre is profound, making it a must-play for any fan of the genre. The story begins with Chrono, a young hero who, along with his friends, embarks on an epic journey through different eras to prevent a global catastrophe. The narrative is rich with twists and turns, involving time travel, epic battles, and a diverse cast of characters, each with their own backstories and motivations. The themes of friendship, destiny, and the fight against evil are woven seamlessly throughout the game's engaging plot. Chrono Trigger features an innovative ATB system where characters' actions are governed by a gauge that fills in real time, adding a strategic layer to combat. Players can execute powerful combination attacks known as techs by pairing the abilities of different characters, making battles dynamic and exciting. The game also incorporates multiple endings influenced by the player's choices and actions throughout the story, encouraging replayability. The game's visuals, characterized by Akira Toriyama's distinctive art style, and the richly detailed environments bring the world of Chrono Trigger to life. Complementing the visual experience is an iconic soundtrack composed by Yasunori Mitsuda and Nobuo Uematsu, featuring some of the most memorable music in video game history. Chrono Trigger remains a beloved classic that everyone needs to play, and you can buy it for just $7.04, a 57% discount from its original price of $14.99 on Steam. Click the link below to experience one of the greatest RPGs ever created and embark on an epic journey through time.
After all, there is no time like today to right a wrong.
Shining Resonance Refrain is an engaging action RPG developed by Sega. This remastered version of the original Shining Resonance game brings enhanced graphics, additional content, and refined gameplay mechanics, offering a fresh experience for both new players and fans of the series. The story revolves around Yuma Ilvern, a young man with the soul of a legendary dragon, the Shining Dragon, within him. After escaping imprisonment by the Empire, Yuma joins forces with the Princess of Astoria, Sonia Blanche, and her allies to defend their kingdom from the invading forces and uncover the secrets of his dragon powers. Themes of self-discovery, friendship, and the struggle between light and darkness are central to the narrative. Shining Resonance Refrain features a real-time action combat system where players control Yuma and his companions, each with their own unique abilities and fighting styles. The game emphasizes a balance between melee and magical attacks, and players can switch between characters between battles to utilize their strengths strategically. The band system allows characters to perform powerful musical attacks by playing special instruments, adding a unique twist to combat. The remastered edition includes all of the original game's downloadable content, as well as a new Refrain mode, which unlocks 2 additional party members, Excella and Ginus, from the start. This mode offers an alternative storyline and new interactions, providing added depth and replayability. Visually, Shining Resonance Refrain benefits from enhanced graphics with detailed character models and beautifully designed environments that bring the fantasy world to life. The game's art style is vibrant and colourful, creating a visually appealing experience. The soundtrack, composed by Elements Garden, complements the game's themes with its memorable and melodic tunes, enhancing the overall atmosphere. Shining Resonance Refrain offers a captivating blend of action-packed combat, rich storytelling, and beautiful visuals. Its unique musical elements and deep character interactions make it a standout title in the RPG genre. You can get Shining Resonance Refrain for $8.50, a 74% discount from its original price of $29.99 on Steam. Click the link in the description to join Yuma and his allies on their epic quest and experience the magic of Shining Resonance Refrain. Alliance Alive HD Remastered is a beautifully updated version of the acclaimed RPG developed by Cattle Call and published by Furyu and NIS America. This remaster brings the beloved game to modern platforms with enhanced graphics and refined gameplay mechanics, offering a captivating adventure for both new players and fans of the original. The story is set in a world divided by a cataclysmic event known as the Dark Current, which separated the realms and allowed the ruling demons to dominate humanity. The narrative follows a group of unlikely heroes from different walks of life who band together to form an alliance to overthrow the demon rulers and restore balance to their world. Themes of unity, resistance and hope are central to the story, providing an engaging and emotional journey. The Alliance Alive HD Remastered features a turn-based combat system with strategic depth. Players can assemble a party of 5 characters, each with unique abilities and roles, and utilise a formation system to enhance their combat effectiveness. The game encourages experimenting with different formations and strategies to overcome challenging foes. Additionally, the ignition system allows characters to unleash powerful finishing moves when their gauge is full, adding an extra layer of strategy to battles. Exploration is a key element of the game, with a vast and varied world to discover. Players can traverse different environments from lush forests to arid deserts, each filled with secrets, treasures and formidable enemies. The game also includes a guild system where players can establish and manage guilds that provide various benefits and support during their journey. The remastered edition boasts significantly improved graphics with enhanced character models, detailed environments and improved visual effects that bring the world of the Alliance Alive to life. The game's art style is a blend of traditional and modern aesthetics, creating a visually appealing experience. The remastered soundtrack, composed by Masashi Hamauzu, enriches the game with its emotive and atmospheric music, enhancing the overall immersive experience. The Alliance Alive HD Remastered offers a rich blend of strategic combat, compelling storytelling, and immersive exploration. You can get the Alliance Alive HD Remastered for $15.94, a 63% discount from its original price of $39.99 on Steam. Shin Megami Tensei 5 was the latest mainline game in the epic Shin Megami Tensei series, which, despite the game's high quality, was unfortunately stuck as a Nintendo Switch exclusive for years, something which, in my opinion, was always incredibly sad considering the Switch always struggled to run this epic game to its full potential. Thankfully, all this changed last month with the release of an expanded multiple platform version of the game known as Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. This engaging and dark role-playing game, developed and published by Atlus, brings a new depth to the franchise with its unique blend of apocalyptic storytelling, strategic combat, and deep character development. Set in a post-apocalyptic Tokyo, Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance follows the journey of a high school student who gets caught up in a war between gods and demons. After a catastrophic event, he merges with a mysterious being called an Aogami, gaining extraordinary powers. Together, they navigate a demon-infested wasteland known as Dayat, where the protagonist must uncover the truth behind the apocalypse and make choices that will determine the fate of humanity and the divine. Themes of morality, choice and survival are central to the narrative, with multiple endings based on the decisions players make throughout the game. A key feature of the game, like others from the franchise, is the returning ability to negotiate with demons during battles, convincing them to join the player's team. These demons can then be fused together to create more powerful allies, allowing for extensive customization of the player's party. Additionally, the protagonist and his allies can be customized with various skills and abilities, which can be acquired through leveling up and using items found during exploration. This new multi-platform version of the game includes a new storyline, new characters, new demons, a new dungeon, and more bonuses to discover. While I'll admit I've not found a price of next to nothing for this one, I felt that I needed to draw your attention to this one as it's just so bloody good. And despite only coming out last month, I can still get you a 28% discount on the game, lowering the price to $47.31. Not bad for a new version of an 80-hour long game. Click the link in the description to take advantage of this offer, as in my opinion, these games deserve talking about just as much as the Persona sub-series.
Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance is an amazing game.
All of these deals are amazing, but do you know what's even better? I have highlighted even more great offers for you via my description and pinned comment, including huge discounts on more Final Fantasy and Persona titles alike. Each purchase not only gets you a bargain, but using my affiliate link supports my work simultaneously, so for that I cannot thank you enough. Also, if you appreciate the effort I went to with the ridiculous costume today, I have begun building a library of cosplay photos for the wonderful people who back the show on Patreon to view. Funds generated on there will help go towards more ludicrous costumes, and I'll be posting polls with regards to who I should cosplay as next. Anyway, I hope you found role-playing games that will get you as excited as much as they make me.
Enjoy and happy shopping. See you soon.